back to my channel. It's Tiffany here. Today I'm going to be talking about anxiety. I feel like this is a really prevalent thing to be talking about right now because it is actually something that I am slowly overcoming myself, and this past month in general has been pretty anxiety ridden, and I've been struggling with myself, but I've come to a place now where I feel like it's getting a lot better. And so I really wanted to share some of my tips with you guys, and then read some scriptures for you guys on how to deal with anxiety. This is just my perspective on it. I know everyone's different as well. I know that there are different kinds of anxiety. Some people don't get it that bad. Some people get it super bad and are like, okay, but mine is this bad, blah blah blah. What if that doesn't work? Trust me, whatever anxiety you have, this is the answer for you. I know people say that with anxiety, you should talk to a counselor, you know, work out, go run, do all these things that are supposed to get your mind off of it. And a lot of the times they don't really work. They might for a moment, but you always come back to the place of having anxiety. And this is the only thing that I have learned that has caused my anxiety to actually flee. So I thought I'd share with you if you're going through this. It's really hot in here. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and make sure to check out all my social medias, which are down in the down bar. Let's just get right on with this video. So I know that anxiety is a really big thing, especially here and now with all the craziness going on in this world, and everyone's problems just seem to be getting bigger, and it's really scary, and you don't know what else to do besides react, and you have anxiety about things, and you get really scared, and you don't know what to do. And let me tell you, I am there with you. I have dealt with this my whole life. My mom is the same exact way. That's where I get it from. I'm really hot. I'm gonna roll myself. The first time that I got anxiety that I can remember is actually when I was about 8 or 9, I think. That's when I first experienced my first like panic attack and everything, and it was really bad, and I didn't know what it was at the time. I thought I was dying, like I thought I was sick, like, but you know, growing up I realized that was a panic attack and I was having a lot of anxiety and stuff like that. So yeah, I've dealt with this for quite a while, and my anxiety is not super bad. I don't get like crazy panic attacks anymore. I've only gotten a few, but I do worry about a lot of little things, like a lot, like really random things. Like I don't like going places by myself. I get anxiety when I have to go somewhere by myself. Like it's so bad, but like that's what I deal with on the daily. And every time I'd go through this, I would just try and do things like, let me use my oil diffuser to help calm me down. Let me listen to like relaxing music. Let me go for a run. Let me work out. Let me just like get my mind off this, you know, like let me distract myself. And not saying that those things don't work, because I'm sure they do. I love using my oil diffuser when I'm stressed. It really does help, but I'm just saying that doesn't have a lasting effect. The only thing that has had a lasting effect for me has been God. And it is so crazy to me because I feel like the month of September was a very learning oriented. I feel like September for me was dealing with every sort of anxiety that I could, and God being like, all right, like come to me now, like give it to me and I'll take it away for you. But I wouldn't. It's like I wouldn't, and I would say I did, but then I'd still worry about it and still not trust in him. And he's like, keep giving it to me, like come on, fully give it to me. And it's like a still small voice I hear in my head, and I couldn't do it. Like this whole month has been so stressful, and you saw my video that I posted last week. That week was so stressful for me. It might have sounded like nothing to other people, but so stressful for me, and it has just been a really hard thing to try and get through. Yesterday in church, the pastor was kind of talking about anxiety and stuff like that, and he asked for anyone who like dealt with any of that stuff or and other things as well to come up front and get prayed for. I normally don't go down and get prayed for, right? But I did because I just felt it really heavy on my heart, like, okay, now you really need to give this to me. So I went up and I got prayed for, and let me tell you, it's like a weight has been lifted. Everything that I was anxious about that is still going on right now has just, I'm not worried anymore, because like I know God has plans for me, and I may not know what they are right now, and I may not understand them, but I know he has them, and I just have to be patient and wait on him. And also something that I was anxious about that I had to go through a few days ago. God worked it out for me so perfectly, and I had nothing to be anxious about, and it was just awesome. With that being said, I know it sounds easier said than done, and it is difficult. It's so hard to just fully give it to God, but once you do, once you fully give it to him, you will not have to worry anymore. And I have so many things that I should be stressed about right now and should be anxious about, but I'm not, because I'm just having faith. He's gonna take care of it for me, and I'm just gonna keep trusting in him. So I have a few Bible verses that I wanted to share with you guys for anxiety and stuff like that. The first one comes from Matthew 11, and this is verses 28 to 30, and it says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." I love that so much. Like, that's exactly how I feel. Like, as soon as I gave it to him, I felt so peaceful and calm, and it's just amazing. The next one is from John 14:27, and it says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." He's like telling you, like, do not be afraid, do not be anxious, because you have no reason to be. But if you are, bring your cares to me and I will take care of it for you. And I love that about God so much. I'm gonna share two more. This one is from Psalm 55:22, and it says, "Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken." And then Proverbs 12:25 says, "Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up." So yeah, those are my favorite verses. There's way more that you can look up Bible verses that deal with anxiety and just read, and there's a bunch. But those are the ones that really speak to me and really help me. And as soon as you let go of those anxieties and you start having a positive mindset on those things, and you have faith, you can't just let go of the anxieties and not have faith that they're going to get better. You have to give them to him, and then you have to have faith that he's gonna help you through it. Otherwise, you're just gonna keep worrying again. And I'm not saying that you won't ever worry again, because this is life. We live in a dark world, and there's things that are gonna come to you again, but you really have to give them to God every time that those things do come to you. Otherwise, they will literally take over your life. I am so glad, as someone who deals with this, that I have learned this. Like I said, I feel like this September was my learning month for this thing, for anxiety in particular, just to give it all to God. And it's honestly so simple, guys. It's not like this big crazy thing you have to do. You just pray and be like, "God, I don't want to carry this anymore. Will you please take this from me and let me have faith that you're going to help me get through this?" So yeah, that was just a little message I wanted to give to you guys today, is just to cast your cares on him, because he cares for you, and don't worry about anything. I know people with anxiety are like shaking their head right now. They're like, "Don't tell me not to worry. Like, you don't know how it is." But like, I get it, trust me. But God gets it better than we do. So give it to him and you will be set free. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped anyone. If there are any prayer requests, leave them down below and I will make sure to pray for you, and then anyone else who reads it, make sure to pray for that person. You can always DM me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and I will talk with you about whatever you're going through. But just know it'll be okay. And you know how everyone has those cute sayings at the end of their videos? Like, I don't even know, but everyone's just like has these sayings, right? I was like, you know, I really want to have one of those. So I came up with one. It's not perfect, but I like it, and it is: keep calm and count your blessings. And I just love that because it goes perfectly with this video. Keep calm, don't be anxious, and count your blessings. Thank God for what he has done for you and what he's gonna do for you. So yeah. But is there a video where I don't burp? I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching. Once again, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up button and turn on my post notifications. I hear everyone say that and I never say that, but turn those on. That way you're notified every time I post a video and so you don't miss out on anything. But yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.